Hello, Tracy Clark here, and I'd like to introduce this video before actually showing it. Recently, Vicar had a serious incident where the wrong raw material was pumped into a product, and I know things happen, and all three buildings have had problems with the wrong raw materials being dumped. We'll talk a little bit about that at the end of the video, but what made this different is it was an MA run, making a product that we've never made before with materials we've never used before. And not to make excuses, but it gets confusing. And that's kind of why I want to introduce this video, because instead of saying, here's a video of we dumped the wrong stuff in, I'd like to show exactly how confusing these raw materials can be, especially for Vicar, but all three buildings for that matter.
So these black drums and TDHX are from our original supplier. So we got these blue ones in because we got them from a different supplier because we couldn't get them with that. So we got 12 of these left. They're blue, so that's why I got our label on them. And then our old suppliers are black, so I can be confused. Those are blue, these are black. So we need to use these first because they're oldest. It'll be real small right here on my label. I'll put our label on it.
All right, so now this one's got the W29 on it. That's the SAP code.
That is SAP.
Oh,
yeah. Well, the SAP code is W29/DRS.
Right.
So that's what it had right here. So you know how these are W887, W8 and 7 are in black ones too. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's confusing. Yeah. So I'm putting our label on this. This says DB45. Right. I've already say that. Here's our label says W14. But that's the big one. This is DB45. Yeah, this is W14.
As you listen to Steve and Larry talk about what code goes with what drums are black, what drums are blue, steel, plastic, you can see it's a little confusing and how easily things can get messed up. A point I'd like to make is Calfax here. Our code is W14. Our recipes call it W14, we all call it W14. Let me show you the drum here, if you can see it. That label there says Calfax DB45. This big label that should be prominent, Calfax DB45. As a matter of fact, the only place you're going to find W14 is on this little shipping label. You can see that down at the very bottom in that small letter, and that's the only place you'll see W14 on this drum. To make things even more confusing, we have Calfax and we have Dalfax. They're both the exact same thing. Carla was nice enough to put W14 on that label for us. But imagine a new person coming into the department and is told, go grab some W14. And here's a drum of Calfax, here's a drum of Dalfax. And experienced operators would know that these are the exact same product. The only difference is the Dalfax is REACH certified to be used in Europe. That's literally the only difference. And the only place you can find W14 is in the small writing on this shipping label. Like I say, not to point fingers or blame, and I understand we are doing something better we're using our own Lubrisol labels now to label drums. But I just want to make it apparent just how confusing this could be. Steve Sharper office. No, yeah. Yeah, he's not in right now, but I'll leave a note for him. All right, one black drum, right? All right, you got it. One black drum, second floor. All right. Guess I better get out of here. Let's say we apply our safe start principles to this incident. Say you're rushing, you see a drum over there, you think, oh, that must be it, you grab it and go. Fatigue or frustration, they call you at 4:30, we need this drum right now. I was just getting ready to get my stuff together and get out of here. Let me go grab this drum. And probably the biggest one is all, how hard is it to self-trigger on complacency? Say you always get the same drum from the corner. You walk in, there's a drum, same color, sitting in that same corner. But somebody moved it and it's not your drum. But because you've always got that product from that corner, you grab it. That's probably the hardest one of all to trigger on. Especially when you see our labels look so similar. Labels on 50-pound bags, labels on super sacks, labels on drums. They all have the same basic design, and you really got to pay attention on what you're looking at. The bottom line is we want to take our time, make sure we're paying attention to what we're doing, not be complacent, and then we can all sit back and enjoy a little relaxation. That's what I'm talking about.